Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday, a great weekend so far, and relaxing a bit. Just taking a look at the chart, and we're trading sideways still at around 435,000 market cap. And so, still a great time to accumulate and add to your bag, accumulate a whale bag for our run that I believe is coming soon. So, again, sideways trading. As I've said before, I'm not necessarily concerned with just because I believe in the long-term prospects here, the mind share, the narrative, all that good stuff. And so we are just waiting for our next move. Project's almost 4 months old, so still relatively new, but with all this history, as Sling mentioned before in his previous post about a week ago, that this is what you look for: strong community, low market cap, great history, not a flash in the pan, but just sitting here waiting for our next run. Everybody knows the monkey. I'm okay with sideways trading at this point, just more time to accumulate. And Alon's back, so we're going to look at some posts regarding that. So that's bullish, obviously, for memes and the Pumpfolio specifically, including monkey. And so let's talk about that a little bit. Alon's back, and we have a couple posts here. Steve says Pump Fund grave dancers are going to look dumb, and has a screenshot saying we're going to make big moves. People are not prepared. And Alon has come through in the past, as I mentioned a number of times, when Bonk started taking over the launches and grabbing market share there. He came back and basically flipped things back, and now Pump is still dominating Bonk in launch percentages. So definitely agree here that folks that are thinking Pump Fund's dead are going to look dumb. Alon's been building. They've got the app. They've got a lot of good influencers on the Pump Fund side. So I think we're going to see more from Pump Fund. Just speculation here. If you look, uh, Sling has some screenshots from a conversation with Alon a few days ago. He says, "Hi, hope you're okay." And Alon says, "I'm doing well, don't worry, cooking." And so he's working on something. Perhaps I know there's rumors that he was being extradited to the US or had been arrested, things like that. And I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's good to see him back and posting. Alon himself just posted simply building. And so, assuming he's telling the truth, he's working on something. I've seen some suggestions from folks, nothing official, obviously. These are just rumors that there might be some sort of reward for holders of pump coins, like diamond handed holders. And we know he's been pushing the Pumpfolio in the past for the past few months. And so, could there be some sort of rewards for those who hold for a certain period of time, something like that? Or maybe checks in place to stop vamp coins and just so many low quality launches and somehow regulate that a little bit by not allowing the same names or something similar, having some sort of review. Not sure. Those are just rumors and suggestions that people have thrown out there. So definitely not saying that that's coming, but that would be cool if there was some sort of reward for long-term holders, for the strongest communities, and that type of uh, reward. Also, I just want to point out that Pump Fund's not going anywhere. I mean, they're here. They kind of launched everything on Solana and pushed Solana to where it is, and I think they're going to be around just because they do keep on innovating and they've got the stockpile, the cash to do these sorts of things and throw some money around and make some noise. So I'm extremely bullish that Alon's back. I think it's good for Monkey and the rest of the Pumpfolio. I also want to point out, there's a couple posts here about hard work. So Link here says hard work doesn't always guarantee success, but laziness almost certainly guarantees failure. So I'll rather risk it with hard work than stay lazy. And I agree with this. And this is good advice for bag working. Is it seems like you say I'm going to go monkey mode on such and such day. You do it. You don't see any price increase, even though your posts and your impressions have increased greatly. We've all experienced that before. But it's not going to guarantee success. But if you don't work your bags, none of us, if we all woke up and decided we're not going to work our monkey bags, it almost certainly guarantees failure. So remember, the success of meme coins is getting new folks to buy, getting people excited about it, pushing new memes, pushing the name so that everybody knows about it, so increase mind share. So when we start that inevitable pump, more people know about it and buy in at that point. So good point here that if we're lazy, it will guarantee failure. So we just need to keep on working, and you don't necessarily see the results right away, but it's a long-term thing for this community building. And so I think we're doing great. I think, you know, shout out to the bag workers on the weekends who show up every single day. And you know who you are. See you guys, and I appreciate that. Another one here on the same note. DX here says there's an extremely high chance that if you're here reading this, you will be successful. All you have to do is put your ego aside, listen to what those who have been in the game have to say, and stay consistent. Hundreds of millions of people are so comfortable and lazy that the bar to success is lower than you may originally think. So I read something like this and I think, why not monkey? Why can't a strong community like this send a coin if we just never let up? Keep on shilling, keep on posting every single day, and trying to get the attention of the folks that can help us send it. And there's money out there. People are investing in memes. Why not monkey, right? We can work hard and make this thing a reality. And on that note, I was thinking monkey's now kind of a part of each one of us and has impacted our lives. We love the meme, we love the community, and it's been 3, 4 months for a lot of us, and that's a decent amount of time to be in a meme coin and shilling it every day, right? And so it's a different vibe with this project compared to other projects, right? Other projects, you're in, you're out, you make some money, you lose some money, and it doesn't really become a party. You forget about it in a couple of days. With Monkey, I mean, it's impacted our lives and become a part of our daily routine. So I love that. And so let's keep on working and uh, and moving forward. Shiro here, I thought had a good post. Said last thing you see before Monkey swings straight to billion market cap consolidation, and we are definitely consolidating. And that's a good post here. It's going to happen quickly, I think. I honestly think once we start running, because of the mind share and the reputation Monkey has in the market, I think we're gonna run and run hard. Murad had a good post here. An idea can take a life of its own, influencing the thoughts and actions of its creators and attracting new followers to its cause. When enough people focus their intentions and energies on a specific idea or entity, it can take on a quasi-independent existence in the collective consciousness, becoming a self-perpetuating force shaping the beliefs, perceptions, and actions of those who engage with it. And I think Monkey has a chance of becoming this. We're already a strong cult community, and if we keep on pushing it, it's just part of our lives, like I said before. We can push it and find other people that are looking for something like this, and they buy in, and we just keep on growing. And like Murad says here, we can attract new followers to the cause. And I think Monkey is inevitable. We're working towards a goal with one mind, and I think we're going to get there. And so this is a good post here. Movich here, shout out to Movich here, is posting some good art. This one includes Monkey, which we appreciate. So give the post, I'll link to it here. Like the post, repost it, and follow Movich. He's been good to the Monkey community, so let's do that. Gordon here has a post. Slow cooks are the best cooks. Strong support built while weak hands leave. Community growing, cult forming, price grinding upwards, bullish. I agree with that. I've always said weak hands leave, the support grows. So even if the market cap's trading sideways or slightly down, the base is getting stronger, and that makes it a launch pad for when we actually run. So I agree with Gordon's post here. So let's keep moving, and remember your daily work is not for nothing. I mean, we're gaining that mind share as I talk about, and don't forget to follow monkey soul underscore and help engagement there. Thanks everyone. See you tomorrow.